The moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. Today, we're breaking down everything we know so far about Star Wars, Starfighter, set to hit theaters in 2027. From the cast and the timeline of the story, to the director's vision and the juiciest rumors, we're covering every single detail. And while I'm diving into all this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to us. Let's jump right in. We're skipping the usual warm-up and getting straight to the point. Starfighter will be a completely standalone story, not tied to the Skywalker saga. But that doesn't mean it's set during an irrelevant period. The film takes place roughly 5 years after the Rise of Skywalker, and the galaxy is still far from peaceful. Power is fragile, alliances are temporary, and new threats are on the rise. Quick reminder, if you don't want to miss in-depth film breakdowns, Star Wars leaks, and behind-the-scenes analysis, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because here, we don't just report the news, we dig into the deeper meaning of the stories, explore what the characters stand for, and figure out their roles in the galaxy together. The film will be directed by one of the most talked about names in recent years, Shawn Levy. You might know him from Deadpool and Wolverine, Free Guy, and The Atom Project, all high-energy, action-packed, character-driven projects. Levy's style, combined with the rich visual and emotional depth of Star Wars, has the potential to deliver something that's both energetic and modern, while still nostalgic. At the center of the story is a brand new character played by Ryan Gosling. From what we know, his character will be forced to travel to the most dangerous corners of the galaxy to protect a young relative. Standing in his way is a dark villain played by Matt Smith. While Smith's character isn't said to be a traditional Sith Lord, at least not yet, his intelligence, strategic mind, and ruthlessness could be enough to shift the galaxy's balance. Gosling's character is still shrouded in mystery, but reports suggest he'll be pulled into something far bigger than a personal mission. This won't be a typical hero's journey. It's more like the story of a man forced to face galactic consequences just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. That premise adds a unique weight to the narrative. Mia Goth will also play a mysterious yet powerful character. Based on her past roles, it's clear she won't be a throwaway side character. She could be both an ally and, at times, a rival to Gosling's hero, operating in the moral gray areas that often make Star Wars characters so compelling. And now, let's talk about Matt Smith. His villain is already being called the next great Star Wars antagonist, but this isn't going to be a threat built purely on brute force. Smith's role is being described as a strategic mastermind, someone pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Some rumors even suggest his character may not be directly connected to the Force, meaning that, Sith or not, he could still be a galaxy-shaping power player. What's interesting is that Matt Smith almost joined the Star Wars universe before. During the Rise of Skywalker, rumors swirled that he would play Emperor Palpatine's son. He reportedly even filmed scenes before they were cut, due to script changes. Now he's returning to the galaxy far, far away, in a completely different project, with a much clearer and stronger role. The story will keep some elements of the classic Star Wars formula, but promises a darker and more serious tone. With Shawn Levy in the director's chair, this could be more than just a lightsaber dual-dragon adventure. It might dig into characters' inner conflicts and political intrigue, making Starfighter appealing to both longtime fans and newcomers. Filming is set to begin in the fall of 2025, most likely at the iconic Pinewood Studios in England, the same location where many previous Star Wars films were shot. That means the movie will likely maintain the saga's visual legacy while incorporating fresh designs and modern technology. The release date has been locked for May 28, 2027, Memorial Day weekend in the US. Disney loves releasing Star Wars films during this time because it kicks off the summer season and maximizes box office potential. This shows just how much faith the studio has in Starfighter. On the writing side, Jonathan Tropper will have a huge influence. Known for Banshee and Warrior, Tropper has a track record for delivering strong, character-driven storytelling. This suggests we can expect more than just action. We might even get some truly memorable Star Wars dialogue. One of the biggest fan theories right now is that Matt Smith's character could be a former Imperial officer. Not a Force user, but a brilliant, ruthless strategist trying to twist the new galactic order to his advantage. These types of villains add a different kind of tension to the saga, relying on intellect over brute strength. Another theory suggests that Mia Goth's character could be the guardian or protector of the young relative at the center of the story. If that's the case, her relationship with Gosling's hero could constantly shift between trust and rivalry. In Star Wars, relationships like this often make the story far less predictable. Star Wars Starfighter is one of Lucasfilm's most important steps in its long-term standalone story strategy. With the Skywalker saga over, the studio is focused on expanding the galaxy with new characters and timelines. That makes this movie a critical test for the franchise's future. Shawn Levy's appointment as director hints that the film will be carefully balanced in terms of visuals, pacing, and character work. Levy has a knack for telling fun, heartfelt stories, which could make Starfighter stand out both for its action sequences and its emotional beats. Matt Smith's villain role is already at the center of fan speculation. Some believe he'll be an entirely original creation, while others think he could be a leader emerging from the remnants of the Empire. Whether or not he uses the Force is still unknown, which only makes the mystery more intriguing. Once we get the first stills or trailer, these theories will either be confirmed or replaced with brand new ones. The uncertainty alone is enough to excite fans. After all, in Star Wars, the best stories often start with a little mystery. Honestly, I think part of the reason I'm looking forward to this film is because of my nostalgia for the old Star Wars movies. The magic of that original trilogy, the hum of lightsabers, the grandeur of space battles, and the deep connections between characters gave off a feeling unlike anything else. I don't know if Starfighter can capture that spirit again, but I can't help hoping it will. The political intrigue of the prequels, the visual richness of the Clone Wars era, and the emotional beats of the original series. Each of these elements helped turn Star Wars into more than just a film franchise. It became a cultural phenomenon. If the new movie can honor that legacy while telling a fresh story, it could satisfy both longtime fans and a new generation. As someone who's spent years eagerly anticipating every new Star Wars release, I want Starfighter to be a bridge between nostalgia and innovation. If it can give us that Force feeling again in the theater, make us connect deeply with its characters, and leave us walking out of the cinema feeling like we're still living in the galaxy, then it will have truly been worth the wait. So that's everything we know so far about Star Wars Starfighter. When filming begins and new updates roll in, I'll be here to share them all with you. What do you think Matt Smith's villain should be? A Sith Lord? Or a strategist who threatens the galaxy with nothing but his mind? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. May the Force be with you.